is episode 105. How is everybody going this wonderful, beautiful, fine Monday here in the Bay? Wow, Olympics was amazing weekend. Since I've spoken to you last, boy, has there been lots happening. You know, it's really the funniest old thing, the Olympics. It kind of snuck up. I don't know about you, but it snuck up on me very much so this time round. It was like it just happened to be there all of a sudden. And I have to say, since we caught up, we had all those medals in the boat. For us here in Hawke's Bay, Emma Twigg finally winning gold is huge. She's a local lady. Massive, I have to admit. I think there was hardly a dry eye in the Bay for Emma winning her very well-deserved medal. And then we've just had, you know, such wonderful success, you know, our sevens ladies and also, you know, Dame Val. Oh, I watched that yesterday and it was so wonderful. And then young Maree to get sixth in the final with a huge smile on her face and throw a personal best. And yeah, it's the sort of thing that just brings you joy and uplifts you. And I'm thoroughly enjoying the Olympics. And I would have thought that I would have been able to do loads of knitting while that was all on. No, it's ended up that I've had to catch up with most of it on the run, and I'll be brutally honest with you, I think I literally did 6 rows was the sum total of my knitting across the weekend. So it doesn't look like really any progress at all for me. It's still, I mean, I've done about, what's that, half a metre? That's probably about half a metre's worth. So but my goal of having this completed in time for Knit August Nights is starting to look a little bit wobbly. I don't know whether I'm going to get there. I'm going to have a really good crack at it tonight, though. And it doesn't help that often I will schedule knitting time on the days that I work from home so I can power through projects to have it for you. But I've got so much work around Knit August Nights to do that it isn't actually happening. So yes, so what I'm knitting, for those who are joining for the first time, I am knitting shoji, and I forgot to grab the pattern, not very organised of me. Shoji from the Brooklyn Tweed collection by Noragon. It is an origami style cardigan. Thank you very much. Kathy is my chief pattern hunter-outerer. And I have double stranded this with the Whisper Fine and some cozy. So there's my cozy there. That's my second ball of Whisper Fine. So this is what I'm doing it with. And this, I'm loving it. Really loving it. Really enjoying the interplay of the two colours. So I just need to pull finger and just get some mileage done on it, really, is where I'm at with that. So I know, so disappointing. And other than a swatch, I think I showed you, didn't I? I showed you the swatch on Thursday. Yeah, that's it. I haven't, seriously, it's so not like me not to do a lot of knitting. But there's plenty of knitting being had. Heaps of knitting being had, because I tell you what, I'm seeing it all on the speakeasy, and I'm really impressed with myself. I managed to get back here from the Monday meeting in enough time to get organised and actually draw out, because we had 2 draws running this month, this last month, in the Skeinz Speakeasy. Now, if you're not a member of the Skeinz Speakeasy, it is on Facebook. And I know not everybody likes the Book of Face, but if there is only one thing you do on Facebook, it needs to be this. You only need to be in the one group, and that's the Skeinz Speakeasy. And we do themes every month, and it's just a bit of fun. And essentially, it's just a way for me to do random draws and give away fun shit. What it is. It's as simple as that, and I love it. And this last month's theme was making it mine, and it just was neat. It was so good to see. And the we also had a second one, which I announced, if you were listening here, only announced it here, that we were going to do a second little prize pack out for anyone that posted up in the Skeinz Tweed. So I also went through all the tweed posts as well. And I have to say, Joanne Carter was the winner of the Skeinz tweed. She is knitting a Chaika, which is by Midori Hirose, in the Wisteria, and I think it was the natural for the V-neck, Joanne, and that was the one that popped out as our winner for that. And for making it mine, Sandy Fletcher, congratulations. You were the one that got drawn out by random. Actually, Claire did the making it mine draw this morning, and yours was the name that popped out. So I will be in touch once I'm done here to let you know, to get details from you to get your prizes off to you. So congratulations. In terms of our theme for August, I've even already put that up in the speakeasy just before I came live, and I'm actually using a theme that I think I might have used it last year and even potentially the year before, and it is Can Colour, K-A-N Colour, standing for Knit August Nights, which is going to be this month. I can say it now. This month, Knit August Nights, which is happening from the 26th through to the 29th, or 27th through to the 29th of this month. I should know. I'm organising it, shouldn't I, really? So last weekend of this month. And it's wonderful. We've got around 250 people coming. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. But the theme allows you to get into the spirit of the event. And what Knit August Nights really is about is for me to put on an event where it doesn't matter what we are, what we're into, what our ideological, political, or religious beliefs are. It is providing a wonderful space and a beautiful location where we can all come together and worship and enjoy and relish and rejoice our love of yarn and crafts, and it just puts all those other things aside, and it just gives us a chance to come together. And so this is event 11, but in year 12, because obviously I didn't have it with the COVID year. So Can Colour, K-A-N Colour, is the theme, and it's really, thanks Margaret, 27th to the 29th, because it's a movable feast every year, it all just rolls into one for me. It is, I love colour, and colour is, I think we need to rejoice with colour. There is so much wonderful colour work going around, and I just want to spread some joy. Just the more colourful, the better. Show us what you're knitting, and just have loads of fun with colour. And I'm going to put together a Skeinz prize pack, and there are going to be some can goodies in there as well. I've got some really fun little bits of can merchandise, and I'm going to pop a couple of those in with the prize pack too. So even if you don't make it to can, you'll be able to take a little bit of can away with you. If you do happen to think I'm going to throw caution to the wind and I want to come, I haven't completely closed off registrations just yet. There are literally just, I can count them on one hand, of spaces available. You can register without going to any of the classes. You can just come and hang out. But I think there's 3 class spaces left, which are in, I think, Give a Gnome a Home, which is actually held here at Skeinz. I've got one space in that. I think I've got 1 space in Crocheted Home and 1 space in Crochet Rope Basket, which has been sold out, Crocheted Rope Basket, and you do actually get your materials for that as well. So if you think that you do want to actually take part in any of those, knitaugustnights.co.nz /registration, and you will see all the information there that you need to register for can. Right, what else have I got on my hot little list today? There's plenty happening actually. Let's stick with things local. I got this emailed to me at the end of the week. Our wonderful creative fibre branch here in Hawke's Bay are holding a Things You Can Do with Wool and Other Fibres event over in Hastings. It's this Saturday, so if you are a local or you're going to be in the Bay, do check this out, 10 till 2. It's really, really hands-on. Carding, spinning, weaving, crochet, felting, knitting, needle felt. It's at the Hastings War Memorial Library, and it's free. So they're a wonderful local chapter here, our Hawke's Bay Creative Fibre. So if you are in the Bay and you're looking for something to do head along and check that out. What else has been going on my hot little list today? Let's see who's here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. everyone is here. Yay. Good morning, everybody. Oh gosh, from all over the show. Good morning to you all. How's lockdown? Yeah, now Brisbane, Linda, how's it going? Lockdown. I hear that I was supposed to be heading to the Gold Coast in October, and I don't think that's going to be happening now. But you know, sailor COVID, isn't it? Really, you just have to roll with these things as one does. Good to see everybody here. Right, what else has been happening? I have had a request, actually. I got a request over the weekend, and I haven't even set the share screen up. I got a request from Adele over the weekend to talk about, and I have actually had a couple of people and I'm just going to go back to where I was. See, this is what happens when I multitask. I've had a few people ask about Illuminate, which is the new Angela Maree pattern. And here we go. I'm just going to fire this up for you to have a look at. Here we go. So I've had a few requests around this. And let me just blow that sucker up for you so you can see it. So there she is there. So this is it. And it is another beautiful colourwork sweater from Andrea. It is, from what I understand, the Rhinebeck, yes, the annual Rhinebeck knit along. And she's done it in a sport weight yarn, but once blocked, the gauge is 22 stitches. And to be fair, looking at that needle gauge, you should actually achieve that. So a lighter weight fabric, that what she's going for. She's got 2 spin cycle yarns, as well as this Magpie Fibers feather, which is a brush mohair. So I got a phone call. I got a text from Adele asking about what yarns we could do that would fit with this. And I thought, well, actually, that's a pretty good question. So she's gone and got these here, and I've been having a look at them. So there's a sport weight main color, and then it's got here for the contrast color, lace weight held double to create fluffy fingering. So I think she suggested taking a lace weight yarn and then a lace weight yarn with a fluffster, and creating that sort of fabric. Now I've sort of had a little look. Oh, there we go. I've had a little look at that, and I've sort of had a little play around. Now we've definitely got our Whisper Fine, so you can play around with that. And we do have some yarns which are in the more natural zone of things that actually hit that sort of sport weight tension quite comfortably. Southland Sport being the most noticeable of those. Now, I've gone and pulled out some Whisper Fines, but actually the more I think about it, and I think I'm going to go back to my natural instinct on this, you could actually do the double strand with a very fine lace weight mohair, then with another lace weight yarn, which you could do. And to be honest, and the way you would do that is that, so I've gone and pulled out, get your act together, Maree. I've gone and pulled out Cove. Okay, so technically a 4-ply, but this is the new Rocky Shore. So this Cove is coming in with the new colours. In fact, I've seen some of the this coming through the dye house now in the mill. It's just starting to come in. This new batch of Cove is so squishy. Oh my gosh, it is wonderful. So that is the base yarn colour there. That's Rocky Shore. We've got this in 4-ply and decay. This will knit to that sport weight tension she has in the pattern. The whole trick with this cardigan is really contrast. So you don't want samey. You need to have enough contrast to be able to. Let me just move this over a little bit. Oopsie, what am I doing, Maree? There we go. You need to be able to have enough contrast to be able to show that patterning off. So when you look at that one there, we've definitely got the contrast there. So this is Cream Rose in the Whisper Fine. Now, if you wanted to do it as she's written it with a lace weight plus this, you would do this pearl with cream rose from Pearl Luster, knit two together, plus that cove. To actually give you an effect like as she has written. And I think that would give you a soft halo, and it will still keep that colour work quite crisp. Or you could potentially look at going to the DK. Now, the only thing I will say with the DK doing that is it will give you a very, very firm tension when knitted, because it's on a 3.75mm needle. But because it is actually quite firm, I think that will still help with the crispness in particularly that sort of more colour work as opposed to stripy section further down. Or you could play around and just do this on its own and actually have something a bit lighter and more ethereal. But I think you will need to have the lace weight with that for the bulk to actually keep the crispness. So that is one colour combination that I thought would look amazing, Adele, which is the Rocky Shore with the pearl and the cream rose. The other one, and all of these whisper colours that I'm showing you are available over in DK if you wanted to go the DK pathway. The other one we've got is the Southlander Sport, and Southlander Sport this is the new silver colour which has just come in. So that's the new silver there. Beautiful cool grey. And this would look great, I think, with the Spellbound with the blue. I think those two together would look fantastic. If you're wanting to double strand this back with a lace weight, we've actually got a few lace weights left in the Cascade lace that you could play around with that in. Or you could go a wee bit lighter, not quite so much contrast, but there is Maree with this in Pearl Luster, and this is the Horizon. But personally, I think this is my winner chicken dinner. The other yarn that you could add back to this as well, which would be a little bit thicker, would be the Bruton in Sockmatician, and this together will give you into a DK tension. And you've also can do it with the Verdant and the Featherston, and this we've done a Yume in, so you could, and that I think is a really, really lovely combination as well. I mean, this is essentially a neutral base, and you can put anything next to it and it's going to look fabulous. The other one too I quite like is the Summer. I know it's yellow, I can't look, it's what I'm wearing, can't help myself. I think they would look wonderful. The other yarn to consider is Little Bandit. And Little Bandit is spun to the same count as both these other two yarns, but of course you've got these wonderful rich colours with Little Bandit. And there, of course, you can do that blue combination, very, very similar to what she's got photographed there. You could go blue-green, or you could even go cream rose, which is a little bit softer. Even actually that would work if you want something a little bit more vibrant. So my sort of goal there would be, look, I would be looking at Southlander Sport, that Cove, or Little Bandit if you're looking for the smooth yarn. And then when it comes to double stranding back to that mohair, personally, yeah, I would actually be inclined to go the DK. And then use that as your mohair component, or if you go Whisper Fine, you would need to double strand it back with a lace weight, and then I would be either looking at Pearl Luster or our Cascade lace collection to double strand those back. So hopefully, Adele, that answers your question, and I know a few people have been really, really interested in what to do that here. So it's great. Oh, Grace, hi Grace, you finished your pre-shawls. Oh, out of the Albertine prize pack. Grace, that's wonderful. That is awesome. I'm so thrilled. And those colours would have looked wonderful. They would have looked so good. Anyway, that is my suggestions for Illuminate from the latest and greatest from Angela Maree. Right, also fresh in the inbox there is another fantastic offer going on at the moment. And I pull it up. Let me just pull it up here. No, I don't want to stop that. Let me just pull this back down so I can see what I'm doing. I have saw a gorgeous pattern from Donnybrook Designs, which is from Thelia O'Connor, who is in our speakeasy. And she does, if you've not checked out her pattern collection, she has got the sweetest, gorgeous little pattern collections. In fact, while I've got this sitting here, I'll pull the collections back up so you can see them. It's so gorgeous. So this is her pattern collection here. As you can see, this is what we're going to talk about, but she's got these gorgeous, absolutely, come on, you know you want to. No, not going to let me. Going to let me? Gorgeous little sweaters here. I mean, look at that. So cute. Absolutely love them. So these patterns are real favorites of ours in store here. We just love them. So the Falling Leaves collection has been really popular, and then you've got Falling Hearts both in the hats. It's so cute, absolutely cute. Anywho, this has just been launched, like literally hot off the presses. Brioche Hat. It's in child and adult sizes. And look at the stitch definition on that. Isn't it utterly delicious? Knitted in our, oh, helps if we get it around the right way, Maree. In our orb, that's an orchid. This is in our orb DK. This yarn is perfect for this pattern. You get this wonderful stitch definition from the beautiful tubular yarn. The pattern, I've got the pattern in my hot little hands here. The pattern is incredibly well written. It has got loads of detail in there. And the best part is, as you can see, there is a 20% discount this month if you were to buy this pattern. And the beautiful thing about this pattern is that is for children or adults, there is lots of information on the stitching guide, but I am just going to show you this under the stitch guide. And this is where she's done a really great job. And let me just pull this back up. And this is in black and white. Sorry, I forgot. I printed it out in such a hurry. I didn't print it out in color. But very, very good pictorial information about if you're a little bit nervous about doing that stitch pattern, how to actually achieve it and get it looking fabulous. And really, really good instructions. So it is, I think, if you're looking to do a hat and you're wanting to play around, this honeycomb brioche hat is just gorge. Absolutely love it. Best part is as I said, 20% off if you purchase the hat off Ravelry this month. But if you also purchase the hat, you will get sent, and I've actually folded this over, because under there, if you purchase the hat in August, there is a coupon to get 15% off orb. So even if you're an absolute orb lover, orb DK lover, and you want to get some orb, well, purchase that hat pattern and you will get 15% off your orb purchases this month. There's a special coupon to do that. So that is a really great offer. So do go and do that. That is available now in Ravelry. And in fact, Kathy. Oh, Kathy's beaten me to it. Well done, Kathy. So do go and check that out, and do check out the other items in the collection too, because I just think if you're looking for something, supporting a local designer, and you're wanting to get something a little bit more fun and whimsical and neat for the kids in your repertoire, they're definitely worth checking out. Oh wow, we've got both Luan and Wombat are here from the US. Summertime over there. Yeah, it's not the same here, guys. It's well, we weren't quite frosty this morning, but hopefully things are going well over in your summers. Right, any other questions from everyone this morning? Claire and I have been at the mill chasing, actually sort of cracking the whip on some yarns to get in time for Knit August Nights, because we do have a sale at Knit August Nights time, and we like to try, desperately trying for this sale to have all new stocks, so stuff that you've not necessarily seen before. We've gone and so we're running around chasing that up at the moment, and there's stuff everywhere in the mill, and we're really kind of hoping to get it here for next week, so we can make sure that we can have that. So it's a case of sort of always continuing to put that press on. But I did also, in the newsletter I popped out on Thursday, and I think I showed you on Thursday as well, we do still have some stocks left of those beautiful yarns. There was a merino possum, just a one-off that we had, in a gorgeous, deep, rich, unctuous green, jade green. There's a great sport weight merino print, which is loads of fun. That's there. And I'm not sure, I think, oh yes, there is actually an orb, but it's not under orb. print. We've just called it Skeinz Winter. It's just they called it winter print, but it was supposed to be the black mono and the color was off. So that is orb quality, but it's all, I think they're all at $5.95. So really good buying. So do make sure you check those out. So those are still up and live. I'm looking at them right now. That's why I keep looking over there. They are up and live now on the sale page. I think there's still a little bit of silk left. Oh, that's right. I've just remembered. And I'm looking at it over there and I have it. I should go and get it. No, I won't. I'll tease you with it on Thursday. We have got, I haven't put all, hopefully I'll get all of them up this week. The first few I think have gone up. The new Mahana 4-ply. The new Mahana 4-ply. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It is fine, it is delicious, it is lovely, it is so soft. We've got it in the best-selling colors that we had in the Mahana range, plus for you newbies are in there, and it really is fabulous. So we're just waiting for the remainder of photography to come in for that. It is just wonderful. So that is there. What else have we got coming in? Oh, look, I saw some coves coming in. There's so much good stuff. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to go and get my newsletter together, and I'm going to get everything that I need to kick the week off with a bang. But congratulations to our speakeasy winners. I'll go in and get in touch with you straight away and get your colourful knitting all posted. I'd love to see it, and enjoy the rest of your week. New week, new month, first Thursday of the month. I'll have Ethan here. So there you go. That's something to look forward to. Until then, I will see you, hopefully with Ethan. He'll be here on Thursday. Take care.